Welcome back, students, to Agriculture Form 4. We are still on the topic of agricultural marketing and trading. Agricultural marketing and trading. And in the previous lesson, we discussed the meaning of the term marketing. We also discussed the meaning of the term trading. Then we also looked on the differences between marketing and trading. So we look onto it that these two terms are different. And also we looked on part of agricultural marketing channel and agencies. So last time we focused much on marketing channels. We defined the term marketing channel. You can remind yourself on the meaning of marketing channel. We also looked on the two main types of marketing channel, and we described those two types of marketing channel. So here we are on our today's lesson. We'll focus much on agricultural marketing agencies. Agricultural marketing agencies. So this is another interesting topic we need to go through. Let us be together. So on this topic, on this lesson, we are to define the term marketing agencies. After that, we are going to list examples of marketing agencies here in Malawi. Then we are going to explain the roles of marketing agencies just in general. Then we are also going to describe roles of each marketing agencies. Roles of each marketing agencies. So be with me. What are marketing agencies? What are marketing agencies? Your guess is right. These are the individuals, companies, or organizations that carry out the various marketing functions along the marketing channels. So, marketing agents are also called channel members. Remember, last time we were discussing on marketing channel, and we say that on the meaning of marketing channel, we said is the route through which agricultural products will flow from the point of production to the point of consumption. So those agricultural products will fall on stage by stage. So there are stages through which those commodities will move from the point of production to the point of consumption. Of course, sometimes the products might go direct from the point of production to the point of consumption, but sometimes they'll go through the intermediaries. So those intermediaries, we can just call them the stages through which the commodities will go through before they reach the final consumers. So in those stages where the agricultural commodities will flow from the point of production to point of consumption, there are individuals who will facilitate the whole process so that the products should flow from the point of production to the point of consumption. So those are individuals or companies or organizations that will carry out various marketing functions in the flow of products from the point of production to the point of consumption. We call them marketing agencies or channel members. Channel members. So in the pictures here, we are showing some of the individuals who have carried out different marketing functions which we have mentioned. So from the picture, I think you can have an idea what marketing functions these marketing agencies will carry out. So here are examples of marketing agencies. So the marketing agencies, we can note talk of marketing agencies without mentioning the farmer. So the farmer or the producer is one of the examples of marketing agent. We have itinerant trader, then we have cooperatives, we have the wholesaler, we have the processors, we have retailers, we also have marketing boards. So these are just examples of marketing agencies. So each and every marketing agent will carry out various marketing functions. So they'll play, each and every marketing agent will play a very big role in the flow of commodities from the point of production to the point of consumption. So we are going to describe the roles played by each and every marketing agent and even give examples of the functions or activities they will carry out. So in general, roles of marketing agencies are as follows. They will carry out marketing intelligence or marketing information. They will do grading. They will do product planning, pricing, buying, selling, financing, product promotion, assembling, packaging, risk bearing, market research, assembling, transporting, storage, and processing, and many more other activities. So these are some of the marketing functions in general these marketing agencies will carry out. So you found out that each marketing agents will carry out 3 or more marketing functions or activities, marketing processes. So marketing agency may perform one or more of the roles listed above. So these marketing agencies will carry out one or even more of the roles which we have listed here. So we are here to find out what roles each and every marketing agents will carry out. Let's start with the producer. This is the starting point of any marketing channel. So in the direct marketing channel, they will sell farm produce to final consumer. In this case, the farmer may grade, may store, may process, or even transport the produce before selling it to the final consumer. So we are saying the producer should be the starting point of any marketing channel. Otherwise, without the producer, in the pictures here, it is showing the different products which are produced by the farmer. We talk of animal products as well as even crop products. So we're saying we cannot talk of marketing agencies if we are not to mention the producer. So the producer is the starting point of any marketing channel. So advantage of a farmer participating in marketing channel is that the producer and consumer exchange the commodity for a price that satisfies both of them. So it is very important for the farmer to participate in the marketing channel, as they will also be carrying different marketing functions or activities. Then we have itinerant trader. Itinerant trader. These are roving agents who travel on foot, on bicycle, to various farms to buy farm produce, which they assemble and then transport to sell to wholesaler, sometimes to retailers, or sometimes door to door to final consumers. So we have the picture here showing one of the itinerant trader. As you can see, the itinerant trader is using a bike and is carrying different various agricultural commodities. If you can look on the picture, it shows that this itinerant trader will be selling the farm produce door to door. Is selling the farm produce door to door to the final consumer. But sometimes the same trader, they will assemble the products in large quantity and sell to either the wholesaler or the retailer who will later sell them to the final consumer. So they usually seen at village farms buying chickens, goats, sheep, beans, even fresh vegetables and maize. Then they'll carry those and sell them door to door to the final consumer or to the retailer. Or if they are in large quantity, they sell direct to the wholesaler. So that's it, the iterate trader. So it means the roles each trader will perform is transportation. They can do grading as well so that they should please the final consumer. They do packing or assembling so that they sell to the wholesaler. So these are the roles they will play. Then we have middlemen. These people form the link between the producer of the commodity and the consumer. So they may include commissioned agents, auctioneers, packers, and graders. So they fulfill the following roles. For example, they will assemble the products, they will help in transporting, they will help in storing, grading, bearing risk, doing market research, and even linking producers with consumers. Most of the times the producers they are in rural areas where farming processes will take place. So it will be difficult for them to know where the consumers are. So the middlemen, they will try to connect the two. They'll try to connect the producer and the consumer. So it's either they will inform the consumer where to find the producer or tell the producer where to find the consumer. So that's the main role of middlemen. We have number 4, which is the wholesalers. These are marketing agencies that sell goods usually at lower price in large quantity. So we have agencies which will sell the commodities in bulk. They'll sell the commodities in bulk. In the picture, it is showing agricultural products which are packed in a large quantity, let's say in the carton or the bags. So people will buy from these wholesalers in a large quantity, and most of the times the price is at low price. It is low, so they are usually at low price, but they sell the commodities in large quantity. So most of the final consumers, they might not uh, be able to buy the products from wholesalers as they sell in a large quantity. So they buy goods in bulk from different sources and reselling to retailers. So these wholesalers, they might buy the products, let's say from processors or industries, then they sell to the retailer. So the main role is selling, market research, storage. As you can see from the picture here, they are keeping a lot of stuff. So storing is one of the role. Transporting, sometimes they will buy the products from industries. So it means they will transport, they will carry those on transport to the places where they'll be selling. And financing, risk bearing is also one of the role. Sometimes these wholesalers, they can also buy from the farmers. As long as those farmers, they are selling their commodities, they have assembled their commodities in large quantity. So if the farmer, they are able to produce more, they might sell direct to the wholesaler. Then we have processing companies. These are private or public companies that buy farm produce as raw materials from farmers or iterate traders. So they process the raw materials into finished products required by consumers. So we have different examples of processing companies which will process raw materials into finished products required by consumers. We have Liver Brothers Limited, Dairy Board Malawi, Nali, Mangoes Limited, and many more other uh, agro-processing companies which we hope to process raw materials into finished products. And these companies process, advertise, transport, and sell to wholesalers or retailers. On the picture, it is showing how tomato sauce is made. So this area is where raw tomato is processed, crushed. Then later on, it is packed in the bottles, which you can see there. So once they have been canned, once they have been sealed, then they are sold to the wholesaler or the retailers where they sell to the final consumer. Apart from that, we have uh, marketing cooperatives. Marketing cooperatives. These are associations of people formed to assemble or collect farm produce from farmers and sell to processing companies or wholesalers. So remember we mentioned that sometimes the farmers they might assemble the farm produce and sell direct to the wholesaler or processing companies. As these processing companies, most of the times they will buy the products in a large quantity. They will not buy commodities which are few. So they will buy commodities from in a large quantity from the farmers. So usually a single farmer might not be able to produce enough produce to sell to these processing companies or wholesalers. So usually these farmers they form cooperatives, more especially marketing cooperatives. So once they form a cooperative, at least these farmers they will gather all their products each farmer has produced. They will assemble them, put them together, and transport them, sell to direct to the processing companies. If the cooperative has, let's say, 10 members, each member producing at least maybe 100 bags of maize, here it means there will be many bags. There will be many bags of maize and they can sell them direct to the wholesaler or direct to the processing companies. As these companies do not buy the products in a small quantity, rather in a large quantity. So through produce marketing cooperatives, farmers will gang up or will form a cooperative whereby they'll be assembling their commodities, put them together and sell in a large quantity to these processing companies or wholesalers. Not only that, these marketing cooperatives, they are also there to buy farm inputs for their members. So the same applies when they are buying the farm inputs, they will also buy these farm inputs in bags, as each member will contribute uh, the amount of money for his inputs, for the inputs. So if the money is put together of all the farmers involved in the cooperative, they'll have enough money to buy the commodities in large quantity from the industries. So this is cheaper since they buy the in bulk at a discount price. So it is cheaper when they are buying the inputs in bulk, when they put their money together and buy the farm inputs from the industry. So in that way, it is cheaper. So it means the role of marketing cooperatives is assembling agricultural produce, then selling to the processing companies or wholesalers. It means even transportation is also another role. Even grading, packaging can also be the roles performed by cooperatives. On the picture here, it is showing cooperative, farm cooperative members, whereby they are grading the produce. They are grading the produce, and later on they will pack, then sell to the processing company. Then we have retailers. We have retailers. Retailers are marketing agencies involved in the sale of commodities to the final consumer for personal or family or household use. So I mentioned last time, I mentioned earlier that the farmers might not be able to buy the products from wholesalers or processing companies, as those two agencies will sell their products in bulk in a large quantity. So for family use or for personal use or household use, you will not need much commodities. So it is impossible for you to buy from those agencies which will sell in bulk. But here we have these marketing agents, which is the retailer. The retailers, they will buy the commodities from processing companies in bulk or from wholesalers in bulk. Then later on, they sell on a retail to the final consumer. So the final consumer will be able to buy from these retailers for personal, family, or household use. Here in Malawi, retailers may include metro shops, cold storage, cold storage shops, restaurants, and many more grocery shops which are found or available in here in Malawi. So these ones, they will sell one item. It's possible to sell just one item to a customer. So what are the roles these retailers they will perform? Retailers will perform the following roles: assembling, they do buy and sell, they'll buy the products from the wholesaler, then sell the product to the final consumer. Storing, so the products which have been bought from wholesaler, they can be kept in their stores. They'll also perform market research, so they'll try to find out what final consumers need. So from there is they'll buy only those products needed by the final consumer. Then they'll also do transport. Obviously, we've mentioned that they'll buy the products from the wholesalers, so transport will be needed. So they'll buy the products from wholesalers, then transport them to their shops. And advertising is also one of the role as well. So they will advertise so that the consumers should know what they are selling. Then lastly, we have marketing boards. Marketing boards. Marketing boards are public marketing organizations. We have a good example of ADMAC. These are set up by government in order to perform the following roles. Number one, to raise bargaining power of smallholder farmers through an imposed monopoly on sales. As of now, ADMAC will buy the products from smallholder farmers at high price, at least. If at the market maybe the price is 12,000 kwacha per 20 kg, they will raise at least maybe buying the same product at 14,000 kwacha. So they will raise bargaining power of smallholder farmers. If that happens, it means even at the market, when they'll be buying the commodities from the farmers, they'll be buying, those vendors will be buying the commodities at high price, equivalent to the price ADMAC is buying from the farmers. So this is just good to promote the farmers' well-being. Apart from that, they'll set up needed markets and marketing facilities. So at least the farmers will have a fixed market where they can sell their products. So set up needed markets and marketing facilities. As I've already said, these marketing boards like AdMark, they'll even buy the products from the farmers. So it means the farmers, they have the market which is readily available through these marketing boards. But sometimes they also set up the marketing facilities, for example, packaging, grading, so on and so forth. And also they utilize economies of scale. They utilize economies of scales and later stabilizes supply and price. Stabilize supply and price. So the price these marketing boards, they'll charge so that the farmers should be selling the products to them. It is the fixed price which is also used at the market. So most of the times their duty is also to stabilize supply and prices of the products. So most of the times these marketing boards will favor much the farmer, will favor much the farmer. So this marks the end of our lesson today. Remember, we have highlighted much on marketing agencies. We have defined what marketing agencies are. We have also listed examples of marketing agencies. Then we've described each and every marketing agency here in Malawi and the roles they will perform. So if you have questions from this lesson, you can use the WhatsApp number displayed, or you can just visit Xulendo so that you go all over again the lesson so that you should understand. You can also use the books which are displayed there. These books are, that's where the lesson was derived from. And we also have the links of the photos displayed down there. You can also check on the internet so that you fully understand. So that's it, makes the end of our lesson today. And next, we'll be discussing on another interesting topic, which is marketing costs and margins. Marketing costs and margins. Since we have discussed that there are different activities which are performed by marketing agencies, and those activities performed by marketing agencies, they are not done for free. There are charges pertaining to those activities they perform. So it's also another interesting topic. So continue listening to the lessons until we meet next on the next lesson. Goodbye.